Today we're gonna present about Sudoku Solver, presented by ATIWIT, PARINYA, PHURINAT, and also PLOYPAILIN.
So first of all, our program Sudoku Solver will be working mostly with the function that we created by ourselves. First function is called the print board. This function will create to print the board on the screen. The next function is called find empty. And after the find empty function, the program will go to the solve function to solve the problem of the Sudoku. And then after the solve function is finished, the program will go to the valid board. The concept that we use in this program are the naive algorithm and the backtracking. Let's start with the naive algorithm. The naive algorithm will be working like when the program finds the empty box on the Sudoku board. The program will try to find all the possibility of number that can be put in the box, and then after it finishes with the first block, it will go to the next box, and then so on by repeating the same naive algorithm. And the backtracking will come into play after the naive algorithm failed to put in the correct answer. The backtracking will start doing its duty when the naive algorithm cannot find any correct number on that empty box. And then after it has a problem, the backtracking will backtrack to the previous empty box and cut off or delete the number in that previous box and try to find the other possible number and then put in a new number. Then going to the next box, then finish with that box and then problem solved.
After backtracking, the next will be print board. So as you can see in the second line, we have added the condition I%3 and I exclamation equal to 0 to print the horizontal line every 3 rows. And in the line of J%3 and J exclamation mark equal to 0 is to set the vertical line every 3 columns, else the program will print the number.
Then after the print board function, we have come to the find empty function. As I told you, the find empty function will be called to find the empty box. The function will start with for I in the range of the length of the input. In this line, the function will tell the program to start looking at the first row. Then next line, for j in the range of length of the input, the function tells the program to keep on tracking on the first row, but start to searching to the right box. Then as soon as you find the empty box, then return the number of I and j, which represent for the row and column, which both of them are the position of the empty box on the Sudoku board.
So next is about the valid. So first we have to check the parameter, which is the board number position. And we have to check the 3 things: for row, column, and box. And we will simplify to do is just the first step to check the row. For the row, it will simply look through every single column in the given row. So to do that, we will just say for I in range the length of VO0, which means will be 9. Then we will do if VO and will say the position which will given 0, then it will stand for the row. So position 0 of and then I equal num, and if false 1 does not equal I, then it will return false. So next we're gonna check about the column. We're gonna say I in range and the length of BO. So we will do the same thing as row, but we have to change the position 0 into I and post 1 into the and post 0 equal I. Then we are gonna loop through every single row. So 0 to 9 or 0 to 8. And we have to check if our current high of x value or column value is equal to the same number. Next, we're gonna check about box. We will say box x equal plus 1 divided by 3 and box y equal plus 0 divided by 3. And we have to loop through all 9 elements in that box. So we're gonna say for I in range box y multiplied by 3, comma box y multiplied by 3 plus 3. Then we will repeat this for j in range box x multiplied by 3, comma box x multiplied by 3 plus 3. And then we're gonna say if BO ij equal num and ij does not equal position, then it will return false. Next, it will return true.
Next is the solve function. So I'm gonna share my screen as well to share my example in a very real code. Let's begin with the first line, the self BO. So BO stands for the board. We're gonna do this repeatedly, and we're gonna check file by equal file equal the file empty. So if not file, it's gonna be returned true. So that means we found a solution that we done, and this one is the goal of us is to reach this case. It's like we got a valid number, so that is our goal here. You can see the else. So if it's not the case, that mean file we must return some value that's gonna be in row and column too. And for all of these, we're gonna call base case of the recursions. Next, we're gonna talk about for I in range. We're gonna loop through the value 1 to 9. So we're gonna try this value to our solutions. If valid here, we're gonna check by adding to the board. So if it's valid, we're gonna plug in by this line. This line that we're gonna plug into the board. Next is if though, BO. If we finish the solution based on the value that just added, we need to reset that value and try different value until we find a valid value here. Yeah, sorry. So you may unclear about my explanation. So I'm gonna show some example here by print the BO out here. Sorry. Here, let's see the first number, sorry. First number is the 7 that you can see. We're gonna repeat all 7 here. That means we reach to our goal. This number 7 is the valid number. So next that you can see the 3 here and the 0 here. So we're gonna try next number by adding 9 here, but the 9 is the wrong number. That's another valid number. So we're gonna use backtracking here. So we're gonna back into the 0. Then that you can see 3 change to 5 because 3 is not wrong, but it's still not the valid number. But you're gonna see 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 here, all this line. So that means the 5 already valid number. That you can see the 0 here after the 9, return already, and we change to the 3. So you will see all 3. That means the 3 is already the varied number. Right. Thank you. Next.
My.
Open your microphone, please.
Okay, sorry. So let's wrap up all the process of the program. So the program will start by checking the most top left of the empty box. Then after the program find the position of the empty box, it will go to that empty box and find all the possible number that can put in, and if it find the correct one, then put that number to that box. And then after it's finished with the first box, repeat the same process with the next box and goes on. But when the program fails to put in any correct answer, the program will go back to the previous block to change that number and then put in the new number, which is the truly correct number. Then go on with the next one. Then the Sudoku board will be solved. And here is the result of the program. On the left picture is the picture of the Sudoku board before we solve the problem. And on the right side is the Sudoku board after the program has solved the board problem. As you can see, all the zero number that is present on the left picture is stand for the empty box. And when we go to the right picture, all those zero number is changed to the number from 1 to 9. And if you put all these number that present on the right picture on the Sudoku board, your Sudoku board will be solved very easily.
So lastly is our flow chart. So we have four charts in all, and one is the overall program. Can we move to the next slide, please? Thank. So these two functions is the two flowchart that will be presenting. So we have the solve function. You can pause the presentation and carefully read through the process. And next will be the valid function. Third one is the print board. And the fourth one is find the empty. So this is how the overall program look like. So you still can pause and look if it's perfectly correct. So thank you. So this is all we have today. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi. I'm here once again. We found some mistake in the flowchart and the presentation that we have present. So this is the flowchart that we fix our mistake. So based on this flowchart, just ignore on the previous slide presentation, and we will also submit you the fixed presentation separately. Yeah, bye-bye.